Hi everyone, I'm doing a bit of a different video today. I have my sister here, so I'm making use of her. We decided to do a tutorial using drugstore products. I had a few requests to do beach makeup and makeup suitable for a holiday and being in the sun and that. So I thought this was a good way to kill two birds with one stone. So it's really easy. Anybody could do it, no skill required, and the products are really cheap and accessible to everybody everywhere. So if you want to see how we do it, keep watching. So instead of using a heavy coverage foundation, we're going to use Olay Complete Care Touch of Foundation, which is really just like a tinted moisturiser. You don't have to buy a new product, you can just add your foundation into your moisturiser and it'll give the same effect. But this is quite light. And it smells really nice as well. So I'm just going to add a little bit of that on. You can use your fingers, use a sponge, use whatever you want. So that's just some light coverage. We're going to add in a bit of concealer. I'm going to use the Catrice All Around Concealer, which is about $3.99. I just got it in my local chemist. And then you can just add in any concealer. Again, you can use a brush if you or your fingers. So add a bit of light concealer in there just to open the eye up. This is quite a sheer concealer. If you need a little bit more coverage, I wouldn't use this, but this is just good for toning down any redness or discoloration. Okay, so that's enough. That's plenty of makeup for summer. Now, if you've got very oily skin, which many teens do, powder lightly the areas that need powdering, but use a really finely milled powder. I always talk about this when the Rimmel Silky. I'm not going to put it all over because Emer doesn't have particularly oily skin, but just to set the concealer really. You could go without if you don't have oily skin. So I'm just going to do her forehead. Eyes, I'm going to keep it simple, and as it's summer, I'm going to use a light gold shade. Emer, these sort of shades look really nice on Emer. She's green eyes as well, and it looks really nice in blue eyes as well. This is True Gold by No. 7. It was like just a little sample I got in a kit, but it's really, really nice. And it's not like overly pigmented, it's just like as a quick wash of colour, and that's all you want really in summer and holidays. It'd be really nice like on the beach, just has a little bit of iridescence to it as well, which is really pretty. Okay. I'm going to add a little bit of white shadow. This is just Bourjois number 90. And I'm just going to put this in here on the tear duct just to open her eye up. Just make it look really fresh. That's all I'm going to do for eyeshadow. I'm going to use the Ico Graffiti eyeliner. And I'm just going to line a thin line on the lashes. And I'm going to extend it out a little. That's really easy to do with this liner. It's great for beginners. I wouldn't go too thick, just for summer it can be a bit much. Now I'm going to add a bit of Fun. This is by No. 7 as well. It's their liquid eyeliner. So I'm just going to go on top, not over the black line, above it. For mascara, use whatever you have. I'm just going to use L'Oreal Voluminous. That seems to have eye glue all over it. Cheeks, I'm going to go for bronzer since it's summer. This is just Prestige Sunflower Illuminating Bronzer. I don't think it's very illuminating, but it is a good bronzer. So just around the temples, the centre of the nose, a little bit just under the cheekbones here, under her jaw. For blush, I'm going to go for a peachy tone. This is the NYC Colour Wheel. I'm using the same brush, just a little bit of it on there. It's really nice if you've got some warm undertones in your skin, or if you're neutral. If you've got cool undertones, they have a pink version, which is really nice as well. For the beach, I would just add a little hint of gloss, something like this. This is the Miss Sporty Ultra Shine lip gloss in a pot, which is in VIP look. This is perfect for the beach. If you would it doesn't have SPF in it, so just make sure you use an SPF lip balm. Or just rub in some sun cream onto your lips, because you don't want to burn them. But it adds just a really little pretty coral shine. So that would be enough for daytime. That's all I would do for daytime. And you could even just bypass the liner if you wish, but I just thought that was kind of a little fun addition, and the teal and the black look really nice with a tan. Now I'm going to add a few extra steps just to make it more suitable for nighttime. I'm going to smudge a medium matte brown shade under her eye to line the waterline as well. And a coat of mascara on the bottom lashes as well. Oop. Kind of brings it more into nighttime. Do the brows as well. For lips, I'm going to leave the gloss, but I'm also going to add in a peachy lipstick. This is just a Catrice Nude Sensation in Soft Coral. Okay, for brows I'm going to use this is just from Pennies, which is Primark in the UK. It's just called Take a Brow, and it's a little kit. It comes with stencils and everything you need. I'm going to use the Sex Kitten stencil, and I'm going to use the light brow shade. And not too much product, just a little bit for a bit of definition. And just dab a little of the wax on just to keep it in place. So there we have it. That's just a nice kind of beachy makeup using cheap drugstore products that you can find in your local Boots or pharmacy or drugstore, depending on what country you're in, and they're all very accessible. Just keep it fresh and light is really the trick when it's summertime. You don't want to look caked in makeup.